interior angles on the same side of transversal. On the same side of transversal. So imagine I have two lines L1 and L2 which are parallel to each other. I have a transversal which makes four angles with L1 and L2. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now, when we discuss about interior angles on the same side of transversal, we have already discussed about totally there are four interior angles in this, that is angle 4, angle 3, angle 6 and angle 5, which are interior angles. Now out of this we clearly see that these two are interior angles on the same side of transversal, and these two are the interior angles on the other side of the transversal. Therefore, as seen from the diagram, angle 4 and angle 5 are said to be interior angles on the same side of transversal. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 6 are the interior angles on the other side of the transversal, of course on the same side. Also, angle 3 and angle 6 are interior angles on the same side of transversal, is how we understand the interior angles connected with the parallel lines L1 and L2. Interior angles on the same side of transversal. Also, the interior angles on the same side of transversal are also referred with the names allied angles, or they also referred to be co-interior angles. So there are different names out here, and the interior angles on the same side of transversal are sometimes referred as allied angles or co-interior angles, or they are also referred as consecutive angles, which are the different names as given for interior angles on the same side of transversal. Consecutive interior angles is how we give the different names for the interior angles on the same side of transversal, which are also called allied angles or co-interior angles or consecutive interior angles, is how we understand the interior angles on the same side of transversal connected with the parallel lines. Now that we have discussed about interior and exterior angles, and most importantly in the previous session where interior angles on the same side of transversal or the allied angles which we have discussed, let's see the mathematical property which connects interior angles on the same side of transversal connecting with supplementary angles. Interior angles versus supplementary angles. Let's see how the interior angles are connected with the supplementary property. So let's take two parallel lines L1 and L2. Here is line L1, and here is line L2, which are parallel to each other. Now with these two lines being parallel, let's take a transversal out here. Now with this transversal, we know that there are 8 angles formed, with 4 angles formed with L1 and 4 angles formed with L2 is how we connect the 8 angles which the transversal forms with L1 and L2. Now we know that the interior angles on the same side of transversal are 4 and 5 and 3 and 6. So angle 4 and 5 and angle 3 and angle 6 are the interior angles on the same side of transversal. Now the property says that in mathematics, the pairs angle 4 plus angle 5 is always 180. This plus this is 180, and this plus this also is 180. Is how we see the properties. Interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. The sum is 180. Therefore, angle 4 and angle 5 are supplementary angles. Angle 3 and angle 6 are also supplementary angles. Is how we understand the pairs being supplementary angles. Interior angles on the same side of transversal are equal to 180. That is, they are supplementary angles.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.